Hi there, welcome to another painting tutorial. In this video, we're going to paint a badger with acrylic paints. So let's get started. And let's start with the black of the eye. I have a size 0 spotter brush. And let's add that in. I'm going to leave a little piece for the white of the eye. If you would like to paint along with me, you can find this sketch linked in the description below. Now let's add some black to the nose area. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of titanium white and kind of mix that in so we can get a little bit of a value change here. Okay, I'm going to take this gray and then add it to the ear. Okay, so now let's work on some of our darkest values. And let's have a little bit of a thicker size 0 round brush. And let's take some of this burnt umber. I'm going to add the darker value for the mouth. I'm going to do a little bit of outlining here. Just try to establish some of these darker values. So you could maybe spray your paper. That'll help your paint to flow a little bit more easily. Just kind of scrubbing in those initial dark values to get kind of an underpainting effect. Okay, I'm going to bring it down this way. And then under here, I'm going to grab more water. Just want to bring out these colors and values. So you can come around this area. It's a little bit darker. Around the ear. Up around the eye. Okay, so now let's put a bit of a base coat here. So I'm going to take some titanium white and mix it with some beige and then grab some flow medium. And I'm going to start blocking in the lighter colors. So again, this is giving a nice base color that we can kind of work off of. Because when your subject has a lot of white in it, you kind of want something in between that white paper and your white paint. Okay, I could mix a little bit of a gray color and maybe go around that eye with gray tone. Okay, so let's take some flow medium and some beige. Let's try to go here. Again, I'm just trying to cover up the white of the paper. Okay, so let's take a little bit of this peachy coral pink and let's put that around the ear. And we can also add a little bit of that, the bridge of the nose. And we can add some along underneath the mouth. Okay. All right, so now let's switch to, I'm gonna take the size 4 filbert. And let's try to mix up a gray color. So I'm gonna take this titanium white, have a little bit of black mixed in there, some flow medium. See if that can give me a gray color. I'm gonna go and add this color to start creating kind of a sheen and adding, kind of using it to add some shadow as well. Put some, let's take a little bit more black. Put some up here on the ear. Okay. All right, so now let's take, I have a size 3 round brush and let's take some white. So I'm gonna start with the zinc white rather. And let's start putting that white in on top of these other layers. Kind of building the illusion of fur. I'm going to take the titanium white and let's add that along the bridge here of the face. And then around the mouth right here, we can add that white paint. We can come down here and add some. The more layers that I add of this white, you can see it's getting just a little bit more opaque. So that can kind of feather over that darker area of the mouth. Maybe a little bit lighter on the far side. Okay, and you might have to let some of these layers kind of dry in between as well. Now let's take some black paint. I'm going to switch back to the 0 spotter so I have a little bit more control. And let's go around, the feather around the eye. Just kind of feathering the paint. Go under here. Okay, and then I'm going to add some black over to this side, kind of going into the middle. Okay, I'm going to take some black and darken the areas around the nose. Trying to leave some of that highlight though. Okay. I'm actually going to add a little bit more black to the eye and cover up that white spot. Then I'm going to go underneath, just make one line underneath that eye. Okay, so now I'm going to let's take some Zinc White and see if we can make an eyelid here. Then we'll go underneath. I might take a little bit of titanium white and add it to that top eyelid. Okay, and then let's take the titanium white and you can I'm going to do 2 dots. Make sure your brush is really dry for this part so you don't get any water droplets, because you need a lot of precision here. So I'll do 1 dot kind of in the middle, and then a second dot that's a little bit smaller. Try that. Okay. Okay, so this area I might just kind of blend it a little bit. Okay, let's take some burnt umber and just add a few little dots here for the areas where the whiskers are. Let's add some more white over here. Just might need a few more layers. So they have that beautiful kind of whisker look that we want to emphasize here. Okay, and then underneath the eye, I might add a little more black over here. So if there's any areas that need another layer of paint, just kind of step back so you can kind of see where those other layers need to be. Sometimes I tend to rush and I just don't put enough paint layers as I should. Just add a little more black. Okay, so I think that's looking good. Let's take some titanium white and then add it right here to this ear. That's going to make it come forward. Can add a little bit over here too. And then I can let's add some burnt umber and see if you can kind of blend. I'm going to add titanium white to that to kind of bring it down a little bit. Okay. All right, so you could let that dry completely and add some whiskers. So let's try, I have a acrylic marker, a silver acrylic marker. I'm going to use the thin side and see if you can just kind of give him a few whiskers. I actually want those a little longer. And then coming out from the nose, coming over here from the mouth, and then out here. Okay, and that's it for now. So I think we will call this project complete. I hope you get a chance to paint along with me. Please like and subscribe for more tutorials, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.